Hello YouTube, and welcome to the first sort of intro level thing episode of this new Let's Play thing that I'd like to try out. Now as you can see, there's a little webcam down here in the bottom right corner, and you might be able to tell. It's kind of hard to tell because it's a dark background with dark controllers, but I have two controllers here. So what I'm going to be trying to do, as you might have been able to guess from the title, depending on how I titled this, is I'm going to be playing with two controllers and play as two people. I was initially thinking, why don't I just wait until the times when I need two people to unlock something to play with two people? But hey, might as well just start off the whole game with two people, and then whenever I need 3 or 4, then I'll, use the 3rd or 4th controller. Right now, this is obviously in the actual game, it's just a very intro tutorial stage, so there's not really going to be much, complicated movements or anything. A little bit complicated there. I'm actually going to wait for them to sort of get back together, because there's going to be a lot of times where the game, especially right now, it's just, I'm just walking and jumping. So, it's not going to be very difficult or challenging to use two people at once, as you can see, except for when they get a little bit separated like that, but it's not a big deal. Because, we're still just walking along the same path, and I can just use stuff like this to get them synced back together, which it's sort of like how there are some levels in the actual game where you have to use two people at once or something, at least in the other, like a little bit of Planet 2 and 3 or something. But anyways, here, because you can actually customize your character, right, I do have a bunch of DLC, so I could make them actually actual pairs, like actual combos, like Sonic and Tails. I actually think that's probably a pretty good idea for now. I'll probably be changing up their costumes later. Definitely. I will definitely be changing up their costume like every level probably. But this, like I said, is just a sort of test for when I'm, thinking about doing this. And I don't know how I feel about this camera angle. I'd like it to be a sort of top-down view so that it's a little easier to see. But then, like I said earlier, it's a dark background with dark controllers, so I'm thinking maybe like putting down a white piece of paper or something. Unless you guys think this is okay that you can see. Maybe the webcam quality isn't good enough and that the like sort of shaky motion blur type of thing might be bad or something. I don't know. But hold on, can I keep moving? No, yeah, I think that's at the end. But, anyways, so yeah, this is just a little test introduction video. I do want to make this series, going through like one world at a time, 2-player and all that, collecting 100% completion. So, I might ace it. I might just collect everything. Because acing is going to be a little bit more difficult with two people. But kind of the whole point of this is to show the challenge of using two controllers at once. And you might be wondering, what's the point of using two controllers at once? And there really isn't. It's just because there's a lot of times when there's a game that I'm like, oh, I want to play this game, but it's like better multiplayer, and like no one else wants to play the game, so I'll play the game by myself, 2-player and whatnot. But it's just a thing that I do. So yeah. That's going to be it for this little intro. Just give me your thoughts on if the camera angle's okay, if the mic is okay, of course, stuff like that. I might try streaming this rather than just recording episodes, but I'm going to at least start off with a couple episodes, recording and putting them on YouTube, and then even if I do end up streaming it, I'll probably just, edit those together and put them on YouTube again. So yeah, if you have any thoughts and stuff about this, is the game audio too loud, or my voice audio too loud, or whatever, the usual. I will be doing this as a series, at the very least 2 or 3 episodes, probably, I don't know. So if any of you are like, oh no, don't do this, do some other game, I'm like, well, I'm gonna do this game because I really want to. I've wanted to do something like this for a long time, and there's a lot of games actually that I do with 2 controllers that I've wanted to do, and I just needed a good webcam and recording setup or editing software to be able to do this, and now I kind of have a good situation where I can do this, kind of, obviously depending on what you guys say and all that, but yeah, that's going to be for this little introduction video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.